is Daily Sun Newsroom, and I am SM Sharmin Jahan. Today we have with us Rubaiyat Iftikhar from Daily Sun. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm great.
So we're here to discuss the fact that India has ended up shutting down a total of 6 Bangladeshi media outlets in India through YouTube.
Right.
So what do you have to say about that?
Well, we've received the news yesterday that 4 of the channels, popular Bangladeshi channels, YouTube handle has been blocked in India, and today 2 were added to the list. Total 6 TV channels could not publish or could not exhibit their YouTube contents in India, and the Indian side gave a explanation that these the contents from these 6 TV channels goes against their national security and stuff like freedom, and what they have said to me personally as a person working in the news was not quite up to the what you expect, because India is always, we know, beside beside Bangladesh, that they are a very vocal advocate of freedom of media, freedom of expression, freedom of press. But this, what the measure they have taken, it certainly doesn't show that. And we also, in various issues, recently in the India-Pakistan conflict, we saw also that the Indian media over there, Indian channels, YouTube channels, personal and television channels, affiliated YouTube channels, they are also showing a lot of information which are not verified. And later, a lot of fact-checking agencies, fact-checking organizations have refuted them and busted them as fake or made up or fabricated. So India within themselves has this problem within their media. But on the other hand, they are banning now Bangladeshi media and leveling them as security threats. So this is a bit baffling. On the other hand, from Bangladeshi side, the information ministry and its spokesperson Faiz Ahmed, he said that they would want an explanation from YouTube why they have done this against the request of India, and shut down those channels. And if the company, YouTube owned by Google, of course, the company doesn't come up with satisfactory answers, Bangladesh might also take some countermeasures. Well, we are not certain right now what would be the measures, but I can guess that also some of the Indian channels which have this allegations against them to spread news or fabricated news, false news, misinformation, they also can be banned in Bangladesh. Maybe that's absolutely our prediction. It's not been finalized yet, anything.
So funnily enough that you mentioned that Indian media is spreading out so much misinformation, but the 6 media channels, Bangladeshi media channels that India ended up banning, all of them were verified channels.
Of course, they are very popular in Bangladesh. Jamuna TV, Ekattur, Bangla Vision, DBC, Shomoy, all of these are household names in Bangladesh. Of course, we can talk about, and this discussion can go on and on with news ethics, media ethics, and what practice everyone follows and what not, but that's for another time. Specifically right now, when the times are concerning and the times are regarding the Pakistan and India clashes, we can see all the media, not only Bangladeshi media, Pakistani media, the Indian media, the South Asian Sri Lankan media per se, all of them are focusing on this clash, because these two are, of course, we all know that nuclear nation, nuclear states, and neighboring nuclear states. So a small conflict can turn out to be can go up in flames in no time. So this region and this conflict is focused on every media worldwide, not only in Bangladeshi media. And Indian media have also noticed that before banning this Bangladeshi YouTube channels, they have also banned quite a few Pakistani YouTube channels, right? Celebrities like Shoaib Akhtar, former cricketer, his channel got busted in India. Similarly, some of the popular Pakistani YouTubers' channels were banned. So this is I don't know why India's government is doing like that, because being the biggest and most powerful nation in South Asia, economically most powerful and the most populous nation in South Asia, they always have advocated for press freedom, press independence, media independence, freedom of speech. But as they also continue to do that, and on the hindsight, they are taking this sort of radical measures. This is kind of baffling, of course.
So do you think right now the Indian government, the example that they're setting in regards to suppressing press freedom, should I say, do you think this is going to set a bad example for all the other countries in the subcontinent or around the world,
Well,
especially during like conflicts and wars?
well, of course, Pakistani governments also said that they are going to, they might also ban some Indian YouTube channels, and of course, we saw that Bangladeshi YouTube channels were being banned in India. So, this kind of banning or restricting viewership is never healthy. It works like a chain reaction. You ban my channels, I'll ban your channel. So, this could end in an endless domino. But luckily, US President Donald Trump have announced that both the parties, India and Pakistan, have agreed for a ceasefire a while back. We've all heard that news. So now I hope that this media war, which has been going around with the real battle in the fields, will stop, and all the media in the countries in India, Pakistan, and of course in Bangladesh will do what they do best, that to keep an eye on society and whatever is going on. That's what media does.
Right. Speaking of what media does, I saw a post on Instagram by the Indian Defense Ministry, and they said that journalists should go about with caution when it comes to covering this topic because they don't want to reveal the secrets of the operations. So when it comes to this particular topic, do you think that journalists should maintain a balance between making sure that they're not necessarily breaching code of conduct or revealing anything too sensitive whilst also reporting truthfully?
Of course. Look, reporting from the war zone or reporting on war is very delicate. We've seen that in the recent past, the Russia-Ukraine conflict, the ongoing Gaza conflict. A lot of journalists are working on the field. And what the media does and what the responsibility of the media is to paint the true picture of what is actually happening. Because talking about this Indian-Pakistan war, we got a lot of confusing statements from both the parties. Pakistan is claiming that they have gunned down 2-3 airships of India. India is claiming that India's medias are claiming that India have infiltrated towards Lahore, Islamabad, to major cities. So, as regular audience, regular viewers, we do not have any other options but to listen to the media. So, it's very important from media's part to be truthful to the subject matter and be absolutely factual on what is happening. It will help the audience, and of course, it will help both the parties involved in the conflict.
So there are a lot of misinformation going on in Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, in terms of the media, especially during this very sensitive time. So how do you think we should handle that?
Well, as media, of course, we've discussed about this, that it has a certain responsibility while catering news to its audience, readers, listeners, and they should maintain that editorial ethics and factual, being specific, and avoiding all sorts of misinformation. So, of course, as you've said, this is a age of misinformation. Social media can spread anything like wildfire, but all the news outlets have their fact-checking sections, have their senior reporters in India, Pakistan, everywhere in the world, a news team or a news desk where they can actually pick a news which is gaining traction in social media, getting big, but might not be real or might not be factual. They can actually bust that news as that this is fake and this is the real story. This is good to see that a lot of Bangladeshi media outlets are doing this and bringing the fact rather than the fiction in front of the audience. So if that practice comes along and is more into circulation, I think it will help the industry and the readers as well.
And perhaps the government would also be more trustable of the media and be like, okay, maybe we should not ban you guys all the time.
Of course.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Iftikhar. Dear viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. Good night.
Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe our YouTube channel. Get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.